It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, September 25th, 2019. It's 7 a.m.
Did you get any rain last night?
A couple dribbles here and there.
We had a pretty good little rain that came through at times.
What time?
Well, it came through during the day. We had quite a bit. And then yesterday evening, I know I woke up, there was puddles and stuff in the yard. And
I haven't got a lot. I mean, just, I don't know. I'm in
seems to bypass
dry
Mountain
zone.
Home a lot. You'll see the storm come up and go around Mountain Home and then back together.
Yep. And sometimes it gets to the river and just kind of fizzles out.
Never know.
Never know. Good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis, and Paige Evans is here. Going to be talking with her from Mountain Home City Council here in a minute. So everybody doing good?
Doing good.
Good.
Doing good. Can't complain.
I think we got some more storms in the forecast for the day.
We do. We do.
We'll get that in a minute.
Nice cool weather, though. I'm not complaining. I like the cooler weather.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
That's good sleeping weather.
But see, here's the problem with cooler weather, because then it slowly inches into winter, and then I got to listen to you whine about how cold it is.
I guarantee you'll hear that one. I'm not a cold weather fan.
You don't like cold? Oh, no. I'm not a cold weather fan either.
I don't blame you.
He's not a hot fan either, so it's
what's
kind
the
of
deal, Dale?
he's in
What
the
are
middle
we
of the
gonna
road
do?
kind of guy. I've got
This is perfect weather. I mean, we're 64 degrees right now. That's good sleeping weather.
It's got to be between
all...
60 and about 87. He's happy. Other than that, he's.
But the temperatures haven't been that bad. It's just this stickiness,
Yeah, humidity.
Yeah, humidity, yeah. Anyway, Down on the Corner is brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. 3 locations to serve you. Balmer Boulevard, Baxter Regional Medical Center. Baxter Regional. Sorry, Tobias. Trying to relearn all that. Baxter Regional.
You said it right the first time.
They're changing it though. They're going Baxter Regional.
Yeah, Baxter Regional Medical Center.
They don't want the medical. They're going Baxter Regional. Remember what he said yesterday? And they're looking at
I knew they were getting away from the BRMC.
Yes.
And they're also
but
going
I thought they were doing
Regional.
Baxter Regional Medical Center.
They're going Baxter Regional, maybe Baxter Regional Medical Services now. So for now, it's Baxter Regional.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be tough for this old dog to learn a new trick, let me tell you. But yeah, there's no more BRMC. It's Baxter Regional. Right? Play it back. Play it back.
No.
He's
You're
over
fine.
there thinking. He's just I'm just going to go with Dale on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to let this one fly. Just let it roll. We're just going to,
Okay, Brood Awakening's got a place right there inside the hospital. How's
there you go.
The medical
Baxter
center.
Regional.
Baxter Regional. Check them out. 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional, we've got Balmer Boulevard and, of course, 62 East Plaza. Brood Awakening Coffee, they've got it all. Went out there and got another round of coffee, and they've got everything you can imagine.
I know they got big cinnamon rolls. I know that.
I got to get some more of those one of these days. Been a while.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Yeah,
They have those every day?
Yes.
Cinnamon rolls every day?
They are huge. We don't have them
No.
every day.
But do they have them?
Cheapskate over here won't bring them in every day. But
do they have them available every day?
Every day.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And they are huge.
Nice.
They are. It's a full meal and a plate.
There we go.
Yeah.
I may have to go by there after we get off of this.
There you go. They'll have them. Check them out. Brood Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you. Mike and Steph do a great job. Good friend. They've been with us all the way back in the radio days, and brought them over here, and love Brood Awakening Coffee. Check them out. 3 locations for Brood Awakening right here in Mountain Home. And, of course, Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, Brad. They're all professional people. They know what you're going through. They've been through it. This is what they do. They handle a very bad and very sad situation for you, and they do it very well. 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state of Arkansas, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, while September 25th is just another Wednesday in 3 months, guess what? Everything stops. Even Walmart closes for that special day, Christmas. But for now, we look forward to the fall colors, and football season is here, and soon the World Series, and before you know it, the Thanksgiving holidays will be here. So 3 months before Christmas, I look back at 2019 and think, what have I done to help somebody? What can I do between now and Christmas that would benefit someone? Helping others should be all year, not just December. Help us to care for others all year and help us to be aware of the needs of others all year. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
You know, you remind me a lot of Walmart right
Me?
now. Yeah. You know that? It's September and you're already bringing up Christmas.
Well, think about it. And the point is, think about it, September 25th, just another day. With just 3 short months. I mean, warm weather, thunderstorms. Y'all are doing football on Friday nights. I'm excited because we might win the National League Central, and you've got, hockey will be picking up about December. 3 months from today, it's just how fast it changes.
It was just July. It was just June.
Yeah. We just got done with the county fair.
Yes.
Had a lot of fun at the fair, and blink, blink, here it comes.
Yep.
True. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Anyway, Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And now, brace yourself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Told you.
The weather. That one was a little off.
Interesting.
Interesting. All right.
That was interesting.
All right. She wants to give me a hard time over there. All right. You're up. Ready? Go. Go. No.
Okay.
We're going to have a contest.
Okay.
Here we go. Go.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think I won. I'm the one voting. Actually, that was pretty good. I should have recorded that one. Oh, wait, I did.
Playback tomorrow.
That will be our new intro.
7:07 tomorrow. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. Check them out at retiretoarkansas.net, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. The Z Team, the beautiful shot of the White River from
Beautiful
Marion
shot
County.
this morning.
Oh, man.
Oh, look how pretty.
That's something.
Look at the sky.
Yeah, what a shot. Wow. 62-412 bridge to the left side of the screen. The horizon on the right would be right around Mountain Home, and you're looking into the city of Cotter as the White River comes around. The little clearings, the baseball field, and the Railroad Museum out there, the little park, the picnic area down around the Big Spring Park there in the city of Cotter. Wonderful little town, great folks there in Cotter, Arkansas, and the beautiful White River, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, property in Missouri, Arkansas, from Marshall to Mountain View to Mountain Home, all the way up into Zanoni, Missouri, or West Plains, wherever it may be. They've got the team set up to serve you. 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. That's a nice shot.
It is. And you can go anytime to their website and look at this camera when it's pretty cool when they got like the Cotter festivals and stuff going on. You can watch everything right from the camera.
Oh, wow.
But going to their website is pretty cool, and I encourage people to go and look at the website. There's so much they put on there, everything that's going on in town, where all the different things in town are located. I mean, there's just so much. Even if you're not looking at buying a home, or that's your go-to page. I mean, you want to know where something is, it's on their page. It's really cool, the stuff they got on their website.
Sure is. Wow. Once again, morning weather brought to you by Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. 64 degrees right now, Mountain Home and Flippin'. 67 at Harrison. 64 in Yellow. 66 at Salem, Arkansas. Calico Rock, another fine city along the White River. 64 degrees there. 66 at Mountain View. Around the region, St. Louis is at 63. Poplar Bluff at 65. West Plains at 66. 66 at Branson. In contrast, Watford City, North Dakota, 46 degrees. Whew, boy, summertime still up there too, ain't it? On the radar, we got the blue blobs on the radar, which is the dew points and humidity around. It's not so prevalent in Arkansas right now, but Nebraska and Kansas and parts of Missouri have a little bit higher humidity. We do have a chance of showers later today. You can see some shower activity in Oklahoma and Kansas, a little bit in Illinois, from Chicago down to about Quincy, Illinois right now. Scooter, ready to take that Little Rock shot?
You bet.
Well, once I get it realigned here. Okay, for Arkansas right now, we do have a shower just south of Mountain Home in Baxter County. Showers to the west of Batesville. Then over around the Hardy, Imboden, Ravenden area, we've got a pretty good line of showers over there in, Lawrence or Randolph County, right there before you get to Clay County, Arkansas. And so the showers trail back all the way back to Mena, which is on Highway 71. So overall, Highway 62 412 west is not affected right now, as well as Interstate 49 from Fort Smith to Fayetteville. Other than that, Interstate 30, 40, and 555 in Arkansas will be affected a little bit by these showers as they move east to northeast. A little bit south of Little Rock as well. Backing out, we'll go to the St. Louis stop and see what's going on in parts of Missouri and Illinois. I-44 around Lebanon and Rolla, shower activity could be affecting Highway 63 towards Rolla, and then Rolla to St. Louis on I-55. West of St. Louis on I-70, we have a little bit out there towards O'Fallon and Wentzville, Missouri. Poplar Bluff, just north of Poplar Bluff on Highway 67. You're going to be getting a shower just north of the city there, all the way up to about, that'd be close to Greenville, about 29 miles north of Poplar Bluff there. Interstate 55, nothing there, but at the I-24-57 junction near Carbondale, some showers taking place there. I-70, Vandalia, Effingham, no problems there. And I-64, East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon. Looks like it's in pretty good shape for now, but it could change. Going to southwest Missouri, we're going to pick up a little bit more in Oklahoma. Thanks a lot, guys.
That one wasn't working yesterday either.
It wasn't, was it? Well, let's go to Tulsa with it. What do you say? Tulsa radar shows I-44 to Springfield with just light to moderate showers if they're even hitting the ground at all. You can see the showers in Arkansas south of Fort Smith and over around. Some people say that's Arkansas City. That's actually Arkansas City over there, just north of Ponca City in Oklahoma. Just showers throughout the region. I can't show the Kansas City area off of this one like I can Springfield. Let me see if I can pick up KC here. Yeah, there we go. And that's surprising. Nothing on I-70 at Kansas City. It's just a little bit around Lebanon on I-44 between Springfield and Lebanon. And let's see, for the advisories, a little bit of fog north of Boone County, Arkansas. I don't know, that'd be Taney, possibly Taney and Greene County in Missouri. Am I seeing a flood watch in the desert? Flash flood watch.
Could be.
Arizona, southern Nevada, and southern California. Yep. Okay.
Is that possible?
A flood watch in the desert? I get a good friend named Roger. I'll have to explain that one.
That's some oceanfront property in Arkansas.
Anyway, wind warnings in Montana.
And that's weird because I'm not really seeing any weather up there.
I don't know. That's weird. And there's not any tropical anything in the Pacific to cause that. I don't know. Maybe they got crazy with the green colors here. 7-day forecast for today, 40, 60, and 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, 30% chance later in the evening. Low tonight, 67. Thursday, a high of 80. 87 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, 88 on Sunday. And so it is what it is. 20% chance of showers on Friday night into Saturday. Other than that, today and tomorrow we got, regular chance, just like every day. Drought monitor Arkansas. This will be updated tomorrow morning. We'll probably have it refreshed by Friday as of now. The lighter yellow right here is a DO abnormally dry, moderately dry through this part of Arkansas, southern Arkansas and southwest Arkansas, west central. A D2 severe drought in Union County and in Miller County, and it stretches over a little bit into Columbia County there. Same thing going on in Missouri. We've got Dunklin County and Poinsett County, Pemiscot County, I'm sorry. And in Missouri, Cape Girardeau County, Bollinger County, and Perry County in Missouri with abnormally dry. That's surprising right there. That's just down by Cape Girardeau.
Yeah, with this
on
rain,
I-55,
though,
61. That's
like I said,
Mississippi
it
River
only
area.
updates every Thursday, so we've had some rain since. So
That'll
I think
change.
all that's going to be
you're
different.
Right. Yep. For those allergy sufferers,
Yes. Yeah.
it's a 4, low to medium.
And that, well, yeah,
And I'm still-
I'm saying it's like a 8 or 10, the way I feel.
I tell you, ragweed, chinnopods, and sagebrush. Sagebrush has now entered the picture.
Oh.
So
And those dang chinnopods, they get you. It was the nettles that was getting me. Those frisky little nettles.
Too funny.
the morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, you can call them at 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. And let's see, what do I have here?
You can even introduce what we're going into?
Oh, yeah. Well, my computer went cattywampus on me here. I had to go reload this while talking, so. What's the special day? Old Time Restaurant on the Square Mountain Home. Best
We're doing, by the way, people, we're doing community calendar. Sorry, I didn't mean to have to do your job. We're going to community calendar. Brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square Mountain Home.
That was a great impression of him. It was even the head. That was
what
good.
2 years in radio? We're pushing 2 years out of TV.
Yeah.
We've been 4 years at this time.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Oh, I tell you. Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
Good job.
Come on down.
Good job.
Chill out down at Old Time. Have some fun.
That's what it's all
I
about.
love the
Just
downtown
going
area.
down,
Paige, we're
having
going
a
to be
good
talking about that here in a
time.
few minutes about just
Yes.
good old downtown.
That's
and
what it's
sitting-
all about.
yeah.
Just going down, hanging
How do you
out.
like
having-
being on the square?
I love being on the square. I've always loved
I
it.
love being down there.
There's
I look
something
forward-
different with walking around down there, and
It
it's just
really is.
it's a different feeling, everything's different. I love it.
It's
Yes.
just to me it's just kind of a relaxed atmosphere. And you go in the restaurant, whether you get coffee and pie or go down for a meal, whatever it may be, it's just down home Arkansas. You know what I mean? You know,
It's what it's all about.
you bet.
It's what it's all about. For breakfast at the Old Time Restaurant, we've got one of your favorites, the breakfast burritos.
You ever had
Those
one of
big
those?
fat, they're home.
No,
they're
not there.
These
Not at
are
Old Time.
homemade, huge, made with all sorts of goodness, just packed inside
Packed into
this burrito.
one little.
It's really, really good. You can't.
I'll have
can't
to
beat
come
it.
try that one.
But it comes with a hash brown. It's only $5.88, and it's a full meal in a burrito. It's
I'm
just
liking
awesome.
the bacon and eggs and biscuit and gravy. I'm like that person, you know.
Awesome. We got
Yeah, I
taken
like
care of.
y'all. Yes, yours
What
is.
she said,
yes.
yeah.
Biscuits were made fresh this morning.
Yes.
I did them before coming here.
Oh
We're
my!
good. We're
Y'all
good
are
to go.
talking all this food, and I'm gonna have to go eat something. Now. Oh my!
Did you
Now-
ever put the logo on the screen? I don't think
I did, but when I switched to this, because we've
Oh,
got
yeah.
three, it covers up your head. I'm trying to move it right now.
Yeah,
but-
put it down right there. There you go. Old
But
Time
yeah.
Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best breakfast, best lunch in town. Can't beat it.
And then for lunch, we've got a choice between ham and beans or liver and onions.
Oh my goodness!
Both come with two sides of roller cornbread. It's only $6.88. Great price, great meal. Just go in and like you said, have a good time. Just relax a little. Grab you a cup of coffee and a slice of pie. Whatever you do, give Amanda a hard time. I mean, that is the key here. When you go in there, you got to give Amanda a hard time. Tell him Paige Evans told you to do it. And
No.
she
Is
will
it-
love you for it.
Is it wrong if you show up for breakfast at say 9 and then eat and just hang loose for just a little while and go right into
yeah, do you-
lunch?
yeah.
Do you
Can
know
do
how?
that?
Do you know how many people do that?
Well, then I think I must be missing out. I was not aware of this. Okay.
Yeah, we have people.
See you soon.
We have customers that they eat breakfast, lunch there every day, every single day.
I know there's
I
a
love
group. I
having
know
it.
there's a group. I've talked to several, and there's
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones that.
You
that-
stay away from that table.
Stay
I
away
would
from
just
that
warn you. You get too close, your IQ points start dropping automatically. No,
Oh, let's see
it
what's
starts
on
getting deep.
yeah, I bet it gets real deep.
Let's see. Kevin Piper will be at the library today from 1:30 to 3. Photographer, writer, and he'll be speaking on some of his accomplishments. Bread of Life Kitchen at Word of Life Church. They'll have their meal from 3 to 5:30. Meal is free. Donations are accepted. Grief Share continues today at First Baptist Church at 6 o'clock at the Christian Life Center Fireside Room. For more information, call Rob Bryan at 501-316-7496. Y'all have anything on community calendar?
I really don't, especially being we're running about 5 minutes over.
We
But
better take a break, haven't we?
no, I'm good on community calendar. So.
All right, let's take a break. I'm going to be visiting with Paige Evans right after this. Stick around, be right back.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
$724, Paige Evans is here. We want to talk about the City Mountain Home from the City Council point of view. And I think things are going well.
It is. There's a lot of great positive growth happening here in Mountain Home, good working together, and just great times, exciting times.
And you know, we've been sitting there laughing and having some fun talking about Old Time Restaurant on the square, but let's look downtown. You know, of course, we got the county offices, the county courthouse, but you got some fine businesses. We've got the entertainment district that's in its infancy, and that's going to grow. I think Raps Barron is going to be moving in on the square. And that's just going to enhance, I think, an incentive for 25, 30, 35-year-old folks, families to come in. And it's intended to just give folks something else to enjoy in the Twin Lakes area.
Absolutely. You know, I was down visiting with Duncan and Meg Clayton, I guess it was day before yesterday, and just, talking about the downtown area, talking about the events that, people are talking about coming to, put together. The entertainment committee's been working just all their efforts have been focused in on trying to make good, wise decisions on, really expanding that and seeing some good things happen down there.
And I talked with Billy D. A day or so ago. The parks look good.
Yes.
We've got the mayor's efforts to clean it up.
Yes. Yeah. You drive by and, we've had wonderful park system, and I think sometimes they've gotten overlooked over the years, but Billy D and his crew have did a great job this summer with the pool being open and it's been real clean and nice, and then they took over some of the baseball league, so, they did a great job at that.
I know past years when we were working tournaments, those guys Park and Rec, they were out there restriping the field and getting the dirt work, the pitching mound and stuff like that. And they do a great job. And so, but, downtown Mountain Home, we got the Veterans Memorial Wall, which is a nice little park area. People can sit under one of the small trees. Old Time Restaurant, and you got Nature's Way, the health food store, music store in Square One. Will the entertainment district be something that's going to attract more businesses down in that vicinity? Y'all can't fit everything on the square.
No,
but there are a few vacant buildings that could be remodeled at a moderate.
Right. And our hopes, we were talking yesterday, it would be great to see another, restaurant or two, because what happens is those restaurants spur the growth for other restaurants, and they kind of all feed off each other, because one week someone's going to want to have good down-home cooking, one week someone's going to want to have, another type of food. You get choices. When you start having those choices around there, and then you would just see tons of growth. I don't know if we have the buildings that are sufficient for that at this time open or available, but would like to see that. Would like to see that go on.
I just wonder, right now, trying to stay positive here, but there's an issue with employment because of drug activity. I don't know who I was talking to, but I'm just 7 out of 10.
I think we were discussing it the other day on the phone. Yes.
Yeah.
I had visited with the folks at the Chamber of Commerce here at Mountain Home. And by the way, if you have you been to the new chamber office?
No, I need to.
Okay, if you haven't been to the new chamber office, you need to go take a look at it. We were visiting up there, and matter of fact, Dr. Ed Coulter was there when I walked in, and he was taking a look at it. And it's probably one of the better ones, one of the nicest facilities in the state of Arkansas. So if you've not been to our chamber office, definitely want to try to go in there and visit. But we were talking about some of that the other day, and it's really not about job creation. I think it's more about trying to find and work with individuals to become employable. People are having a hard time finding folks to work. The answer, I don't know what it is. I think it's a deeper set.
Over this one.
Well, it's a deeper set issue, and like you were saying, the drug problem in our communities across the state and across the nation are directly trickling down to those blue collar jobs right now, because it's just hard to find someone that could pass a drug test, number one, and then number two, a lot of times once they get in there, it's like, you might have them for a week and you've trained them and got them ready to work, and then they don't show up. Yeah.
And it's been like this for a long time. I mean, I remember years and years and years ago, I had a construction company, and we jokingly, it was 50 to 1. You'll see 50 people before you find one that's even
that
worth.
high of a ratio? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of it had to do with drugs, but not all of it. Some of it just different things. But yeah, you'll go through about 50 of it before you find one that's worth coming in and actually sitting down and interviewing. And it was a construction trade. I mean, we were taking them from ground level, teaching them how to do it. So it wasn't like we were looking at the experience or whatever. It's just it's tough. This area's tough.
And I don't get it. And what starts the drugs? I mean, where does it start? We've got, I think, a very successful DARE program in the schools.
Yes, and they had, well, and that's one of the things, matter of fact, and I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I went to a Rotary program about 3 weeks ago, and he was discussing even some of the issues that the kids are facing right now in regards to suicidal thoughts.
Yep.
And then also that's where they go into the drug addiction and things like that. And Mountain Home Public School System are doing a wonderful job trying to get to those kids early on, talk to them and provide them an outlet. But maybe there is a more direct program within the school systems to help these kids or to guide and direct these kids, because not all of them have drug problems, but there's a possibility that they will in the future. So maybe get to them and and I'm sure there's a mentorship. I think there's a good mentoring program with the alternative school.
Yep.
But maybe we need to look at more of that. I don't know. It's a hard problem to try to solve.
So, I mean, you've still got school age where
Yeah.
your daughter's in college and stuff, but what's out there? Is it peer pressure? Is it popularity? Is it what?
There's no one thing, and that's the problem. There's not a one thing you can put your finger on and say, hey,
Really?
this is what's causing it.
I think the peer pressure, and then you also look at just they're gonna experiment just in general because they've seen someone, and they may not be pressured by someone specific, but then they just see how it helps that person or thinks that helps that person, and then they start in. And then you've got a lot of kids that are dealing with home issues, over in Marion County. When I lived there for a long time, we would discuss some of these issues. And I mean, I think it was, and I won't go with the number, but it was over 50% of the kiddos were living from homes that were, a broken family. So, there's lots of issues.
There's a lot of grandparents
raising their kiddos, their grandkids.
Grandkids, so.
So yeah, but the issue is we know we have this problem. So the way I look at it is, okay, let's take a look at what this is, and then let's go back to where the root of the problem is. And it may very well take us 4 or 5 years to see a good outcome, but let's figure out, maybe we need to start hitting our kids in school a little earlier on, or like I said, develop some type of program. I was an FBLA growing up most of my, during high school, and that gave me great, interviewing skills. It gave me the ability to feel self-worth and things like that. So, not all kids want to be an FBLA, but maybe we have some type of employment classroom facility,
And
go ahead. He's been involved in wrestling, and we'll sit here and talk about that from time to time. And explain the character building aspects of that.
I'm gonna back up real quick, but we'll go on to that.
Yeah.
But I want to back up real quick when you're talking about the kids and the issues, and here's one of the biggest dilemmas, because you guys are looking at the schools to try to implement things to help these kids, which is the way you're going to have to. They spend most of their time during the school year in school. But a lot of times you will see that the problem has to do with at home or the family unit ain't what it used to be.
Exactly.
And when that breaks down, kids are reaching out for anything, and they get accepted over here doing this or that, and the school's put in a predicament of, hey, we've got to help correct this. We got to help, even though they're not the root of the problem. I don't know how to ever get back to the root, because like I said, when we were younger, the family unit was strong. You knew what was going on. Everybody was open. They communicated.
Right.
And now you don't have that. And I think that's where you're seeing this domino effect happening. And then the community and the schools and everything are trying to combat it.
Yes.
But you're never going to combat it at the source, because that source is kind of broken. I don't know how to. There's just no easy fix.
Well, I'm a big faith person, and I believe, number one, we need to start praying more. I mean, praying for those families and praying for the leadership, and so that's an important thing. If we all added that to our prayer list every day, I think that God does some mighty things.
Yep.
So that's something that we could definitely probably do more of. I know I need to do more of that.
And I know you were talking about the wrestling, and there's a lot of programs.
Because you've seen kids that come out of their shell.
Yeah. And
it builds that self-esteem.
Our youth program, which is where one of my biggest passions are, we have a youth wrestling program as well as, there's youth football and everything else that's going on. But if you can look at that outside of I'm a coach teaching a sport and realize the impact you could have on that child, you can make a big difference. You're getting them at a young age. A lot of them come from maybe not a very good home life. And they need something to look up to, and they need to learn that self-confidence, that self-esteem, and they need to be able to stand on their own 2 feet and say no when they know it's wrong.
Yes.
And it's so hard for kids these days to do that because they're not getting that confidence at home. And a lot of times they'll go to school and they're kind of standoffish and they're kind of held back, and they just kind of follow whatever path is laid out in front of them or whatever they feel accepted. And you'll see a lot of these youth sports are doing so good for these kids, but get past what the sport is actually doing and look at what you can do for the child.
Absolutely.
Because you can make a tremendous difference. We talk about our coaches. Our coaches with wrestling are handpicked for that specific reason. We know we're making a difference in that kid's life. And our goal is not to win as many medals as we can bring home. Our goal is get that kid to be able to stand on his own 2 feet, have pride in himself, have confidence in themselves, and then when they're put in a situation, they can stand on there and they say no. Absolutely. They can look at him and say, no, this is not the path I want to take. I already know where I want to go.
But see, you're teaching the right path as compared to the wrong path.
Yeah. But you're battling issues that are beyond your control, but you're going at it a different way to try to help that child. But a lot of the times the issue isn't at the school. The issue isn't at the wrestling mat.
Well, Mitch Husky, our athletic director, shared over at Rotary just last week that he's did some research, and they've said that a coach could possibly have more influence than even their pastor could or their preacher, and so those coaches, and I commend everyone that goes into that profession or volunteers their time into that, because gosh, I was a parent of kids that were in sports, so I know we're not the most easy to deal with. But if we can really look at what those coaches do, I think it's a wonderful thing, and it is a very positive influence. And we've got some great coaches in Mountain Home.
We do.
Yeah, there's good things going on.
Programs too.
Yes.
Need to grab a break. Be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox, safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
I've had hair problems since about 98, and all the doctors want to do is put me on medicine. And I started coming here, and he started adjusting me. I can get up and walk a lot better. I don't have near as much pain. And the laser treatment he did on my neck and back, it helped my pain in my neck probably 75–80%. I'd recommend that for anybody that's got any kind of pain. It does wonders.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
.741, Paige Evans here, Mountain Home City Council, and let's continue that discussion. Let's young girls, very vulnerable, and of course you've got a lot of peer pressure to look pretty all the time and be that fashion model type person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How does that? Boy, what's the best way to say this? What's it do to self-esteem? I mean, it's just.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I do know what you're trying to say. And, I remember it, growing up, and I still, there's still as a young woman, or not as a young woman, but as a young woman, I remember it now. As an old woman, I still remember it. It does stick with you. But, and especially today in this society of social media and the comparison of all the time, there's just, everything's just thrown in their faces. And yeah, we've got a lot of, kids have got a lot more issues having to deal with today than we did growing up, I think.
But how do we reach the young women? And they start 11, 12, 13 years old. I'm fat, I'm ugly, I don't look like that, But how do we tell them their self-worth is not based on the physical attributes? You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, and I don't know how you do that, Dale. It goes back to that family unit, and again, like Scooter said, the kids are in school, they're with teachers and those people the majority of the day, and so I guess that maybe there's a point where even we as a community, myself, if you see them out in the community, you see kids coming into Walmart or going into Harps, smile at them, or comment, like we could start, like you said in your prayer, what can we begin to do on a daily basis to bring positive or good things to people? And we may not be able to go and give someone $50 to go get new shoes or do whatever, but those compliments and that smile can change a person's can change a person's day. Yeah. I know it changes mine. If somebody smiles, I could walk in somewhere and be kind of in a bad mood or whatever, and someone give me a smile or whatever, and it does. It was like, oh, okay,
and something else, when I go down to Old Time Restaurant, tip well. And something else I've learned, even if you get, and I'm not saying to get bad service, but if sometimes you're going to be somewhere
you're the only one who gets bad service there.
Here comes Dale.
You never know what kind of day that waitress is having.
Yeah, absolutely.
There could have been a knockdown, drag out at home.
That's right.
I think we're in Harrison one time, may have been Branson, and accidentally one of the drinks fell off of her tray and got in my lap. Mm-hmm. What do you just laugh about it, folks?
Right.
It will dry. Yes, it was cold.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah.
But don't cut the tip down because of something like that, or, you never know what that person is going through.
That's right. That's right. And that's every day,
We don't know what's behind that back door, so, And just taking into consideration day after day, what are they going through, especially, I'm thinking now about Carlene Elliott, the young woman that took her own life back in January of 18 that we based the motion pic or the television special on.
Yes.
14 years old.
I know.
She would have been 15 by now, and I still stay in touch with Jeff and Carla down in Flippin. So tragic. But yet, how do we reach these young people? I mean, right here in the city of Mountain Home, Flippin, Cotter, Gassville, Norfolk, wherever you're listening, watching today, across Missouri state line, we've got an issue. We've got to tell these young people, your life is worth living. You may not look like whoever the popular television star, female TV stars right now. I don't keep track of them.
Yeah, Baxter County, and I hate to go on the negative part of it, but I did read somewhere, because September is Suicide Awareness Month, that we are, I believe, the top in suicides, like 27, I think 27 so far. And
on the positive note, we need to reach out and how can we help? And
there is something there's more we could do. And again, I think it comes back to what we can push off. Okay, the schools need to do this, or the churches need to do that. But ultimately, what am I doing? Yeah. What am I doing today? Am I making it easier for someone? Am I making it easier for that waitress? Am I making it easier for the kiddos that I'm teaching? Is it? You know what I mean? Those are the questions we have to ask ourselves. And if we begin to start looking and realizing maybe there's a little bit more I can do every day, I think we'll see some changes.
We've got a fine group of retired folks in this community.
Yes, we do.
And I look at it not as retired, but experienced.
Absolutely, yes.
It's just there's so many people out here. I mean, they've done all kinds of fabulous things, and how wonderful it would be for them to mentor. Even started off in second, third grade. There's so much that can be done. So
yes.
Let's get caught back up on the brakes. Come up on 747. Take that last break, Scoot.
You got it.
All right, be right back.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
Sure.
$7.50 on this Wednesday, September 20th.
It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday.
I almost said December, though.
Oh, you're already in that December
Yeah,
mode. Don't be getting us to December already.
3 months. 3 months. Can you believe
Oh,
it?
he's already talking about Christmas. What are you talking about?
Oh, don't they have it out at Walmart already?
Oh, yeah. They got the
Probably.
skeleton with
Will
the
you be
Christmas
putting up
ornaments.
Christmas decorations before Halloween or
Good
before
grief,
Thanksgiving?
No.
I need a. How's our Christmas tree doing over there? Did it finally die out? I think he killed it finally.
Christmas tree.
It's right there.
Oh my gosh.
we had that, and we let it grow last year, and it looked like this Charlie Brown of a thing.
Somebody got it with the weed eater, didn't they?
Yeah, somebody pulled it out.
Nice.
They killed my tree, my Christmas tree. I'm disappointed.
Coming up at 5:30, Paige has a special announcement at McCabe Park.
I do.
All right.
I'm excited about it.
Good.
Yes.
You'll be at McCabe Park.
5:30.
That's the new park across from the new Harps.
Yes.
So be there. We'll be there about 5:25. The announcement at 5:30. Gonna be making an announcement.
Yes.
And so we'll leave it at that. Surprise at 5:30. So, okay. I've got the question for you that I've asked everybody that's held office.
Oh my. Oh my.
Brace yourself. You got a genie in a bottle. You get 3 wishes.
Genie in the bottle and 3 wishes. Dale. Oh,
you'll
shoot.
see the
And you're going to
governor.
ask
Do
her
we
this
have-
before the announcement. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Oh.
She's on city council. There you
Okay,
go.
so are you talking?
She's
I mean, like I've got so
basically for
the city.
for the city. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Genie bottle, 3 wishes.
Well, it would be nice to have I would love to see a community center here. I think that a huge community center would bring in and would benefit our community to just ways we don't even have an idea. Probably it would help in some of the things that we were just speaking about with these kids and things. It's a place for them to go. We do have a great youth center, but I think that the interaction between, like you were mentioning, the retired folks and the young folks, it's a place where everyone can come and blend together and work together. So that would be a wonderful thing. That would be one of my wishes. You know,
There's a lot to think about out there.
Yeah,
you know.
it's a lot to think about. There, a 2 and 3 would just be. I mean, we have a great community. When I take a look at Mountain Home, I think that we really have the best of many worlds. We have great facilities for healthcare. We have and the number 2 college in the nation for 2-year colleges. We have an out of this world library, you know, like you said, in the group with the groups that we have in our communities, people like the OFA and the volunteers, and I mean, we just have so much. So it would be really hard for me to say that we need any more, but I think that the one thing that would come to mind is that community center facility. It would kind of blend everything back together.
You know, I'd like to see. I think the need is out there for an indoor pool.
Yes, absolutely.
I think we've got a fine swimming facility, but I think that even for the therapeutic part, you know, and all year round, where it could be used.
Batesville just built an amazing aquatic center, but it's also a community center. Just a great thing, and you know, so it's something. There's some dialogue going on about it right now. I think the mayor, the mayor as well as some other folks have went there and traveled and taken a look. And you know, it doesn't hurt to dream, and I would love to begin to see a plan in place to start seeing some forward thinking on what it would require. I know the Baxter County Forward group, that is one of their things that they want to accomplish in the list of the things that they have for our community. So you know, but yeah, when I think about Mountain Home, I just don't think, I mean, we're not missing a whole lot. We don't have a lot of things missing. Could we add some things to maybe even, you know, benefit our community even more? Probably, but it would be hard to say that we're missing very much. We got a good place here.
Yeah, I think so too.
You look at a community center or something like that, though, you're targeting also an audience that right now I don't think has something, and that's your teenagers. You know, you've got the youth center for the small kids to go to, you got this and that, but something that the teenagers can go and you know, a community center, of course, would affect everybody and you know, the older crowd, the teenage crowd, but you get something like what Batesville's got, and I know that's a pipe dream. I mean, they got a full water park thing
well,
going
but hey,
on,
it happened in Batesville.
But that,
you know?
that place is packed.
And they're about the same size, you know.
It's full of teenagers. It's packed. It's full of adults, kids, just everybody there. And it's a nice, controlled area where kids can be safe.
And people are traveling. Like, I have friends that live in Ash Flat and that are going to Batesville, you know, and this is the deal with the community center. And I think they've seen some of that happen over in Yellville with their water pad, you know, with their splash pad.
Yeah.
You know, that particular thing, Lynn Baker was very instrumental in that, but it took them about 10 to 12 years for that to come to fruition. But the deal is the foot traffic within the restaurants, the people that are coming to visit their town, the people that are, the more kids, you know, coming over there. You know, maybe you have grandparents that lived in that area and the grandkids really had nothing to do when their parents brought them. Well, now they do. And so maybe they're going to come visit more. They're going to spend more money in their town now. And those are the benefits that I believe the community center would bring here, because we are such a centrally located. We would draw people from everywhere. Could you imagine the folks that would want to come here?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it would be amazing.
Well, look what happened when Walmart expanded with Home Depot and Lowe's building in the same area. Then you put Stage in there and some of the others. You see a lot of Missouri cars.
Absolutely.
And you see a lot of Jonesboro.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's something else.
That would be it. That would be my thing, I guess. It wasn't 3 wishes. I wasn't 3 things.
You got one more to go.
I did come up
Save
with
it
one.
for a rainy day.
I guess.
But you know, we're still in the habit. You go across the lake on 62. You go to Salem, Viola, Hardy. Well, I need to go get another pair of shoes so I can run over to Jonesboro. Mountain Home's just 45 miles this way. You're going 90 miles. We're still inclined to go to Jonesboro if you're on that side of the lake. How do we get Hardy and Cherokee Village and Salem and Viola to come over here?
Right. Yeah, you know, and that's the deal. They think that what more does it have to offer besides me going and getting the shoes? Do they have more restaurants? Do they have something for us to take the kids to? So you think those things through. It's just not about buying that pair of shoes. So the more that we see the growth in having things like a community center, we've got great bowling alleys. You know, we've got you know, there's things. You know, we got a Baskin Robbins now out there. You know, you keep adding to our community, keep adding things like that, and we'll start seeing some really good growth. You know, we just annexed in, the city just annexed in some of additional property between the Mountain Home Walmart and the actual city limits. So, you know,
I think the mayor spoke about that. That's where they're doing the sewer improvements out there.
Yes, it is.
Did I hear Steak and Shake?
You did hear Steak and Shake, absolutely. So see, there we go.
It's starting.
You know, it's starting, and I mean, when that stuff, and then you know, there's talk, and as we begin to, you know, grow even more, you know, that infrastructure, we're going to see some good things come from that.
That'll be a good area. Yeah, that's where the old golf driving range area, out that area. Yeah. Well, what do we got? A minute and a half?
Yep.
You still got that one wish.
No, if anyone wants to leave the city a nice little nest egg for like parks or, you know, whatever, that'd be wonderful. We'd love to have it.
But you know, let's look though. We have some crime, but we're not St. Louis or Memphis or Chicago. Yeah. Of course, we're not big city, but we're not Pine Bluff either.
Absolutely not.
You know,
no.
You gotta tip your hat to John Montgomery, Corey Manuel, you know, and the fire protection areas. You know, we've got 19 volunteer fire departments throughout the region. You got Mountain Home that's fully staffed. we've got it made.
We really do.
We just kind of want to
We
add
do.
a couple more sparklers to the thing. You know?
Yes, it does not hurt to dream, and it doesn't hurt to dream big, and so that's what I would encourage anyone to do, and that's what my plan is to dream big, and hopefully
look at the possibilities.
Yes, that's right.
They may not all come to fruition, but we can.
But we can sure look at them and work towards them.
Your thoughts over there?
No, I like the idea. Let's put in a water park tomorrow. Water Park Community Center.
Yeah, Scooter will be down to City Hall to write the check today.
Yeah.
Mayor Adams, did you hear that?
Oh, a check? You guys will take a check?
Debit card, please. That wraps it up for today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hope you all have a great day. See you later.